Hello everyone. Now we will know about the next concept. That one is X509. What is the concept of X509? It's simply the certificate. Everyone knows about when we create the or when we access any website, it have some of the certificate, authenticate with some of the certificate. Then what exact that certificate contain? We already know about the public key infrastructure, or it may be a public key cryptography. Public public key cryptography, public key cryptography. It contains a two type of a key, right? Or the asymmetric key contains two type of a key. It's a private key and public key. Then public key, which one is shared with the author. Then how that process is done? That one is done with the this X509. It's a certificate. Certificate is simply a soft contents which is run with the user's public key, right? And that certificate, which one is issued to the other user who want to communicate with the particular. If I want to send a message to allies, I want to send a message to allies, right? And I am a Bob, right? B want to send a message to A. Then B need a public key of allies. Then who one provides the public key of allies to a Bob or the B? Then that is the public key infrastructure. That is the one server which one is provides a allies public key to a Bob. Then this public key is not a single content of information like a public key of allies. No, it run with the some format, that is the simply the X509 format, certificate format. Then how this certificate is created? Whenever allies want to create his public key and private key pair, then allies communicate with the public key infrastructure, generate its certificate and stored under the PKI. Then PKI make it available to every user, register user who want to communicate with the allies. Then they provides PKI provides a certificate to that particular user. Then whenever the user get the certificate, it contains the public key of allies. This user get that public key, encrypt the data and send it to the allies. Then allies get that allies have its own private key. Then that private key, which one is used to decrypt the data. That is the process. And here is the actual X509 or the certification format is come with the concept. That one is a X509. That is the public key infrastructure is a server who want to distribute the public key to the other user. Then this is a certificate format. It's about to a certificate format. It contains a version number of that certificate, then serial number of that certificate, signature algorithm. Means this certificate is again signed with some of the signature algorithm or digital signature algorithm. That one is we already know about that digital signature algorithm concept. Now the issuer name means that one is server name. PKI have again a different type of organization. Then issuer name, validity period. That one is valid. This certificate is valid up to what? Then subject name contains information related to the owner. Subject public key. That one is a subject public key means allies name. That is a subject name. Subject public key means allies public key. Then issuer unique identifier means particular this PKI is a issuer who want have a unique ID number, subject unique identifier, allies unique ID, because of in the world allies have a multiple user or multiple person name with allies. Then we need to provide some unique ID. That one is subject unique identifier. Then extension. These are the three fields. Which one is optional under the X509. Then signature, that one is whatever the data which one is comes under the is a data which one is comes under the particular just to apply all the field with the hash function, then it creates a digest, then our digest apply with the digital signature algorithm signing process, then again a signed digest is again attached with this certificate and send that certificate to the whoever want to send the message to allies. If we consider this certificate of ally certificate, and that one is stored under the PKI. Okay, this is simply the concept behind the X509 certificate. Okay, now the some of the version number I already told you that one is a version, whatever the X509 version of a software or maybe a certificate, serial number of that. This one is already explained with the diagram. This is simply the X509 concept. Now you can renewal, or maybe you can just to change the certificate expiry date or renewal of that certificate, then revoke means you can delete that certificate. Then signature algorithm ID means whenever the field contains some signature algorithm ID means it contains which type of signature algorithm is used. It's a RSA approach or maybe a digital signature algorithm. These are the some of the information which one is comes with the certificate field. This one is some of the revocation process, and is the concept about to the X509 certificate format, which one is used to distribute the public key with the help of public key infrastructure. Thank you.